And I believe in community ownership of land, labor, resources, and distribution of those resources. And so whatever that morphs into, I think is what will serve community the best. And I'm excited to usher it in by any means necessary.
Final segment of the Infowars.com War Room, brought to you by InfoWarsStore.com. Always fun to be with Frank Kavanaugh. And I want to get Frank's response to something. This is a Denver City Council member and an avowed communist. Listen to what she says about what liberals will do in this country to achieve communism.
I don't believe that our current economic system actually works. Capitalism by design is extractive, and in order to generate profit in a capitalist system, something has to be exploited. That's land, labor, or resources. And I think that we're in late phase capitalism, and we know it doesn't work, and we've got to move into something new. And I believe in community ownership of land, labor, resources, and distribution of those resources. And so whatever that morphs into, I think is what will serve community the best, and I'm excited to usher it in by any means necessary.
Now, two things are so key here. First of all, she talks about exploitive practices from capitalism. Well, yeah, that definitely happens, but the difference is you have the choice. When it's communism, you don't have the choice. You're exploited, period. So this dingbat either doesn't understand this or whatever, but then she says, by any means necessary. And to me, that really says it all, Frank, where these people's heads are at. They hate capitalism and America so much. They're basically saying, we'll go to war to destroy America.
It's very scary. That woman's very scary, but objectively, she's very attractive. That's very attractive to people because it's hard. They're looking at I make $15 an hour and I can't make ends meet. And look at how all these capitalist guys have all this money, all these CEOs. And you look at AOC, again, they put an attractive face on it. She was on the floor of the United States Congress telling people that her constituents are illegal aliens, illegal immigrants. She's breaking the law. It's so scary. And this is what, and you see how she delivered that. By any means necessary. Yeah, whatever. These people actually are going to start doing this. Antifa is going to show up tomorrow with weapons. How many times is this going to happen before something happens and someone gets shot? This is not a joke. And it's exactly what the globalists want. They want us to start killing each other. So it's such a catch-22. It's so dangerous. And Owen, I don't know what to do. What do we do except what we're doing? We have to yell and scream about it. We have to bring light to it. And that's all we can do. There's such a disparity, or whatever that word is, between the country and the city. And it's amazing because most of the people who move out of the cities, they just don't want to deal with the selfishness of the city, the not caring, the rudeness. And now that that's failing, they want to come out to the country and exploit the country, basically. So one thing that she did say, though, that I agree with is that we are on to a new thing. Of course, we're on to a new thing, and we're gonna be the ones who make it. And it's just like Antifa is not communist; they're Nazis and communists. My family, for generations, fought first the Nazis, then the communists. Now I'm going to fight them. They're an amalgamation of it. So we're going to be an amalgamation of something new, libertarian, conservative, and that's what the economy is going to be. And it's our job to be guards, basically, to educate people, because the pen is so much mightier than the sword.
Well, and here's what I fear. The media has so much power in this country over the average individual that just doesn't even know what planet we're on, basically. They just kind of float through life taking everything at face value. My fear is that kind of like what they do to Trump. The media sits here and acts like Trump is unpopular. Nobody likes Trump. Everybody hates Trump. No, that's not true. Trump is like the most popular president I've ever seen. It's not even close. His rallies prove that alone. But they lie about him all day long. And so then the average American that's not necessarily political sees that, absorbs that, doesn't even realize it's propaganda and just takes it as fact. Doesn't maybe hate Trump or like Trump, just says, oh yeah, Trump's unpopular. Totally untrue. I think they'll do the same thing with communism. And like you said, because it's attractive, because people are struggling, specifically young people, millennials that are in more debt than any other generation, yeah, that is attractive to them because they don't know what else to do. They got dummied into a bad system. They took on a bad college loan. Nobody taught them smart finances, and they got 10 credit card debts they can't pay off. So yeah, a free handout to get away from it, of course. But what I'm afraid is that the media will act like, oh, communism will benefit everybody, and it's going to be a winner for everyone, and there'll be no struggles. Okay, maybe for like a month or two, and then guess what? You're going to run out of other people's money, and it's going to be total chaos.
Total chaos. And look, it's already is total chaos. They've had a stifle on what the public knows for 70 years. And then in the last 5 years, it exploded basically with YouTube, where it was all coming out. And their whole house of cards fell down. And now they're just trying to stifle it again. You can't put the genie back in the bottle. Sorry, it's out. It's up to us now to find, we have to outflank them in this battle. They have a solid battle line right now where they're not letting us through. All we have to do is be the cavalry and go around and attack them from behind and create something new. When there was trench warfare in World War I and there was stalemate, the British made a tank. We just have to make a political tank, and we're gonna. They have riled us up. All we are is a pit bull on a leg bone. We're not gonna let go. We're not gonna let go. So, I haven't even talked about Full Metal MAGA either, but it's always good to talk to you, Owen.
Yeah, hey, we got 3 minutes left. Mention Full Metal MAGA.
Full Metal MAGA it's a website that I started that's a libertarian, conservative, classical liberal, basically like a clearinghouse for artists and musicians. So if there's already we just revamped the website again, and we've got bands up there. If anyone has a band or a musician or a producer that wants it, that's a libertarian, conservative, a free thinker. It doesn't matter if you're on the left or the right.
Yeah. By the way, I'm sorry to interrupt you. It's just I don't want to forget this. I have people that send me. They've always been sending me their music, and they want me to like use it for a bumper, for videos and stuff. I just don't have the time to go through all of it. Guys, send it to Frank. He wants to do this. He wants to promote music. He wants to build a whole alternative platform for non-mainstream music because they don't want to sell their soul to the devil. So how can people contact Full Metal MAGA?
Go to fullmetalmaga.net or email me at bamf@fullmetalmaga.net or at submit@fullmetalmaga.net. And anyone who puts it in, as long as you got permission from everyone in your band, we'll put it up there. Just send me a Bandcamp, and then we can all share each other's ideas and music and creativity, and not let Hollywood have a monopoly on it. We take it back sitting from where we are. We don't have to go out to Hollywood and get it. Look at Hollywood. Oh my God, how Hollywood is now. It's much better to be sitting in your little town, in your little house right now. It's safer. It's more creative. You're going to make better stuff. You need to get it out. Send it to me. Send it to Full Metal MAGA, and other patriots and other like-minded individuals will see it. And then you guys, it's up to you, help each other. So I want to get it done and are not done, but going further, because they're kicking up their game. So all of us have to kick up our game, and especially for 2020, because if he doesn't get reelected, then it's over. And so this is just one little thing that I think I can do to help everyone else out. So
and here's the thing too.
Full Metal MAGA.
Fullmetalmaga.net. Just real quick in this final 60 seconds, because you mentioned this. They just announced the lineup for the first Democrat debates. We'll have reporters down there in Miami at the end of the month. Tulsi Gabbard seems to be the only person that's anti-war. Now, I'm not necessarily a Tulsi Gabbard supporter, but I'd love that message to be out there. I have a feeling they're going to drown her out. And I just don't see any other candidate. Trump's not perfect, but I don't see any other candidate right now that even holds a candle to Trump as far as, what this country needs right now.
None of them are going to, maybe Biden will be in it at the end, but this is who we got to look out for. I know it's a joke. People think it's a joke, but Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, man. And look who just made, I love Jon Stewart. He's a friend of mine. He's a really good dude. He has a really good heart. There's a lot of things that I vehemently disagree with John about. But look what he just did in front of Congress for all the first responders, which is a great thing. And Jon Stewart is someone who that's someone who I think.
But here's the thing. I do see what you're saying, like, and even Oprah and other people. I just think they're smart enough not to run against Trump because they know he's too much of a shoo-in. Frank Kavanaugh, always great. FullMetalMaga.net. You stay classy, InfoWarriors.
The globalists are hyper-competitive, scientific dictators. They are technocrats. They are control freaks in their own words. And they believe allowing you to live your own life and make your own decisions gets in the way of their great destiny to merge with AI gods. Now, we're fighting them hard in cyberspace. We're fighting them hard right here in the third dimension. But one of the biggest places that we neglect to forget that we've really got a lot of control in our lives is our bodies. And I'm not perfect. I work a lot of hours. And if I wasn't taking the highest quality supplements from InfoWarsLife.com, I couldn't do it. That's why we decided to take our original Secret 12 that was incredibly high quality methylcobalamin and double the strength of it in a new formula, Ultra 12. Ultra 12 is undoubtedly the strongest, highest quality B12 over the counter that you're gonna find anywhere. That's what we set out with top developers in the United States to do. It took us years to up the quality and be able to concentrate it like this. Secret 12 is still amazing. This is the next level. This is Ultra 12, exclusively available at InfoWarsLife.com or by calling toll-free 888-253-3139. You take it under your tongue for maximum absorption. It tastes great. There's no sweeteners, no additives. It is amazing. Experience pure methylcobalamin B12 for yourself and fund the second American Revolution against the tyrants and their attack on our free speech at InfoWarsStore.com, InfoWarsLife.com, or 888-253-3139. Again, Ultra 12, the best vitamin B12, the highest quality you're gonna find anywhere, and it funds the InfoWar and really pisses the globalist control freaks off. So again, thank you for your support, and thank you for taking care of your own body.